guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Odyssey, that generation right here. And if you have a problem where the heater, guys, does not blow, stay with us, we'll explain. That could be for the front or rear heater. If it doesn't blow, which 3 fuses you need to check in 2 separate fuse boxes. We'll explain where you can buy cheap fuses and relays, that way you don't waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered in this video today for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. If you guys have a Honda Odyssey, that generation from year 2011 all the way to year 2017, guys, we will make a video about every single fuse, every relay. Why? Because in the manual sometimes it's not clear what the fuses relays are for. Okay, it could say something like FI. How do you know that this is the fuel injection, but actually it's for the fuel pump? So we're going to make video for every single fuse, every relay, because most of you will eventually even lose your manuals and they're not clear written, guys. We're doing that to save you time and money. So if you need to find a fuse and you're down the road, let's say you need to find the engine starter fuse, all you have to do, just search for it. 1 second, the video pops out and you can find which fuse you need to check. Another thing now, guys, we're constantly working here at the garage on cars, constantly taking things apart, and we make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos on every car we get at the garage. We have more than 1.2 million subscribers on our channels, guys. Check it out if you need help with mechanical work, body work, anything like that, it will be there. Now, something else, guys, relays, fuses, okay, they could be really expensive. You have special fuses, you can see like the JK's fuses, you have mini blade fuses, multi-fuse box, okay, and these fuses could be really expensive. So guys, we're going to show you those are Honda specific fuses that can be really hard to find, or they can cost you a lot of money. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get fuses, relays at a good price and quick shipping as well. So let's go ahead and continue now. So here we are going to demonstrate where the heater fuses are located on Honda Odyssey 2015 model specifically, guys. You have 5 different fuse boxes, and that's a little bit overwhelming, I know, but we'll be working in just 2 of them. First one is on the inside of your Honda Odyssey. If you come to the driver's side right here under the dash, guys, all the way under the dash where the pedals are, you look upside down in the corner, you're going to see a fuse box layout that looks just like this one right here. Now, before we continue, let's explain why it's super important to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So here, guys, the first fuse that we'll need to check, we're going to zoom in, okay, and that fuse is known as HAC fuse. Next to the fuses you have numbers. You need to find fuse number 26. We're talking about that fuse right here, fuse number 26. Now you have another fuse that's under the hood on your Honda Odyssey right here. You have 2 fuse boxes, by the way. That's the main fuse box, we don't need that one. We need that secondary fuse box here, okay, that's the cover. If you go ahead and remove that cover, you're going to see a fuse layout like that. Here, a little bit of bad news, guys. You have those special fuses that are known as Honda multi-block fuse. It consists of 8 individual integrated fuses in one big fuse. That's what they look like. Let me show you. Okay, and the side view is just like this one. So if one of them burns, you have to replace the whole block. But the good news, we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price. So the first fuse that we'll need to check is known as fuse number 2. And in order to remove or replace that fuse, you need to remove the bolt and you pull it out. But the fuse here is coming on this side. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th fuse right here will be the 6th section, is for the blower motor and the heater. And in that fuse right here, if you come to the very last one, that's the other one that you need to check. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.